Tyler Higbee finished as tight end 14 last year, 61 receptions, 85 targets, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns, 14.12% of the target share. Thoughts on Tyler Higbee?
Higbee's a guy that I look at if I'm waiting really, really late on tight ends, and I just I'm going to be streaming for the season, right? Like, um, he can be the forgotten guy in this offense. Has a couple weeks each year where he really shows out, and you think, all right, Matt Stafford's going to be, keying in on him, and then it just kind of goes away. So you're not going to see consistency out of Tyler Higbee, but matchup depending. Especially if you're streaming tight ends, if your guy goes down, if you need a bye week fill in, uh, there are a whole lot worse options to go for. But Stafford's not a big tight end guy. He never has been. He likes his wide receivers, and he doesn't rely on the tight end as much. So Higbee's ceiling is rather limited. So I think I'm probably going to take a flyer on a couple other places and then go back to Higbee if all else fails.
I think when it comes to tight ends, again, I know I've been talking about all these guys, put a star next to their name because of this offense that they play in, but this might be the one exception where I would probably look somewhere else for a tight end. I think there's better options. I think what you see is what you get with Tyler Higbee, and that means there's at least 12, 13 better than him. You're probably better off trying to get one of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler Higbee kind of fits the definition of streaming tight end late type of deal, right? He's coming off the board, tight end 22, right around the 200th overall pick on that one. So yeah, he's a guy that when you start the season, most likely will be on the waiver wire, and you can play the matchups. You can play some of that to it. Tyler Higbee, one of the benefits that Tyler Higbee has in this offense is that the Rams typically will run a lot of 11 personnel out there. So he sees an extremely high percent of the snap share on this one. He's coming off of an injury there, but reports say that he's progressing well. They're very hopeful for him to be there for week 1.